So this week was one of those classic offshore structure weeks on the Tennessee River here in Dayton on Lake Chickamauga for the Bass Pro Tour event. And every day was a little bit different, but I basically did the same things. I was really focused on trying to find offshore ledges, used my Humminbird, mega imaging on the side imaging on the dash to graph a lot of those ledges to begin with. And then on the front with that Mega 360, as I was fishing down them, I could see a lot of the structure in that. Once I hooked a fish, hit the spot lock on your Ultrex. And I always ran that hydrowave, that KVD hydrowave. Offshore schooling is my favorite pattern for ledge fishing. Run it on a 60-second delay and just really helps keep those schools fired up. But my cranking system, something I've been doing for a long time. It's my Lew's signature composite crankbait rods. I use the CC4, 5, and 6, a Strike King Series 5, a 5XD and a 6XD, Bass Pro 12-pound XPS fluorocarbon. That is absolutely critical. You've got to have super good fluorocarbon for a crankbait scenario. And I changed the hooks out to those Mustad KVD trebles. They're really strong. I upsized them to one size bigger on all those baits, and it really paid off for me with a lot of extra landed fish this week. So a BB1 Pro reel or Lew's KVD cranking system reel, and I was just burning those crankbaits over these ledges, just really focused on and trying to trigger these bass into striking. They really were pretty neutral or kind of negative, so just a fast retrieve. This reel is 25 inches per turn. This one is 28 inches per turn. And if you watched any of the coverage, you could see that I was really winding them fast, making a real long cast and burning that bait back. Once I'd hit a school, again, I'd hit the spot lock on my trolling motor, pick a lineup on there, and then just go to wearing them out the best that I could. I mean, you just had to keep focused in that same exact spot time after time, and it just made a big difference. We had a lot of weather this week. With storms and rain coming through. So, I mean, that 100-mile-an-hour suit came in handy all week long. If you're looking for a rain suit that absolutely keeps you bone dry, there's nothing better than a Bass Pro 100-mile-an-hour suit. So just a great week all in all. Was able to put together one of the things that I think that I'm really strong at, and that's offshore ledge fishing, and be able to manage it all week long. Won the knockout round, and then won the championship round here in Dayton, Tennessee. So pretty special.